Guess who's back? Soulful Gaming 90 back, lads. Right, we are going to go into a game of seasons. First of all, I'm just going to say thank you for the 41 subscribers. I haven't put up a video for like 3 months, and I was like, I'm probably going to have like 10 subs that are like inactive or whatever. But no, I still had, well, I gained from like 29 to 41, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, this video is just going to be basically how to improve on FIFA. There are some aspects that don't actually involve the game FIFA, but they will actually improve you in game. So the first thing is, don't just copy everyone else. I use Real Madrid, not because everyone else uses Real Madrid.
In fine form. If that last game's got anything to go
they are a very popular team on this one. It's because they can dribble, whatever. But it's just because I play best with Real Madrid. FIFA 11, I finished in a couple of like semi-finals and tournaments. I was actually probably a better player back then than now. And I never used Real Madrid. Everyone else used Real Madrid on last FIFA. I used Brazil, and that's because they suit my style best. I played more counter-attacking football, and Brazil obviously had pace. I'm not saying Real Madrid didn't. Di Maria and Ronaldo. I didn't know Bale back then, and
it takes some stopping here, Samir Nasri.
And that's just how I fancy playing. I might be able to actually score this here if I LBY. Yeah, it's going to go a bit too far out wide. So the second thing, what was the second thing? The second thing about being copycats is not only is it with team, don't pick a formation that you can't play. So you might be thinking, well,
it's a free kick and that's all it is. The referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Why do a lot of people play 4-1-2-1-2? Why is it so popular? It's because it's so good. There's not a standout formation on this game. There's a lot of good formations, and there's a lot of formations that I think are bad, but for other players that have different styles of playing the game, would say they're good. But the things, one of the most popular is 4-1-2-1-2, and I play 4-1-2-1-2 on Ultimate Team. When it comes to seasons, I can't play 4-1-2 for nothing. I don't know why. If it's because I'm against better opposition, I'm just gonna fucking scoop. Oh no, it's actually. I messed up that, but oh well. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, copying formations. I don't like 4-1-2-1-2. I get wrecked when I play 4-1-2-1-2. I concede too many goals. I tend to play 4-2-3-1. Depends who I'm against. I think Ronaldo's for again here, and he's just locked off some fucking shit game. So 4-1-2-2 does not work for me. It might work for you. So just go through all the formations at the start of the game. I think I tried 4-1-4-1. I tried multiple formations: 4-1-2-1-2, 4-1-4-1, 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1 wide, all different kinds of ones. And this one just best suits me. So the third thing is, don't, like on copying the same copy subject, is don't copy someone's playing style. Your playing style doesn't go. Oh, you went through. I got this. Oh, I'm gonna get sent off here. This is GG. Yeah, I'm down to 10. Don't use someone else's style. If they play like Barcelona in real life, this might go in actually. If they play like Barcelona in real life, yeah, Barcelona in real life, and then them on the game, just because it's successful for them, or if you lose to someone that's playing worse football than you, which I tend to do, I'm just going to pause this and actually make a sub. But I lose to a lot of people that just cross the ball in, and I never cross the ball in. It could be a fault of mine, I know, but I just don't like it. I just don't like crossing, so I don't use their play. But it is frustrating when you lose to someone that's crossing, and you think, oh my god, how, even though crossing's OP on this, I agree, but why don't I just do that, whatever? It's not how it should be done, and I've just fucking scored with 10 men, Cristiano Ronaldo. So that is the third reason, is your playstyle will just adapt to itself. You will play how you just end up playing. Don't try and play like someone else. Obviously, there's restrictions on that. If you're just going to punt the ball up or lose the ball every second, obviously there's something wrong. You've got to try and change that. But don't just go ahead and try something like Barcelona if you try and play like if you legit play like Stoke. So the second thing is going to be something completely out of FIFA, and that's going to evolve around playing football in real life. I don't play football in real life currently, but I've played it previously. I've been captain of my team, etc. I played it in France for 3 years. Played it in England for probably about 4 or 5 years, and you just understand the game better. I don't play anymore, but I've had that experience of playing it and of what it feels like. So that's one thing, but just because you don't play football in real life does not mean you can be a bad FIFA player. If you watch football regularly, I watch Arsenal every time I get the chance to.
Modric.
And they play, you probably see some similar passing or something like that in this game, because I watch them, they inspire me, I try to play like them, and it just suits my style that I can play like them. I've always played passing football on this FIFA anyway, so that's one of the reasons why. The next thing is doing football in real life. The next thing on that is just spectate any games or big teams you can. You know, I watch the whole of the Champions League. I'm actually going to score this here.
He's being challenged now.
Or not.
In with a chance.
I can't get the ball out of his fucking feet.
For all their worth.
I can't not go without watching football for a very long time. You know, whether it's pre-season friendlies, whatever, I still watch them. The next thing is going to be how to adapt your playstyle. So say if you found your playstyle, and I'm just going to go for an example of my playstyle, which is extremely passive. I don't go. I know when to go aggressive, and when not to. So say if you're keeping the ball in midfield, which I try to, could be through again. Okay, don't swap me over again. You've got to realise when he could hit you on the break, when he could absolutely demolish you. You don't want to get caught on a counter, especially on this game, with how reliant it is on pace.
Very weak defending.
You want to try and know when you can go high up the pitch, high pressure. I love putting high pressure on people. It forces them to play quick passing. Even FIFA fucks them up sometimes because they're not really shit touches. And just general things like that, and it forces them to make a decision quickly instead of giving them 2-3 seconds like this lad's got now.
That's
where,
great defending there, stopping that attack.
I'm just quick passing. He's got to react to this as quick as possible. I'm gonna score this. Oh my god, why am I telling you how to be better at FIFA if I'm missing them chances? So the next thing was actually going to be taking your chances, and it's very hypocritical. Not every player finishes chances. You might think a Division 1 player who's finished third on a GB ladder like me, I'm not saying amazing, but I consider myself decent, finishes every chance. Now don't get me wrong, I finish a lot of my chances, but I don't finish every chance like this. I've missed again, and this is one of the reasons. It's actually going to go on to the next reason I'm going to do this together, and that's playing the game a lot. When I was third on the GB ladder, I played over 100 games in a month. Now, that is a lot of FIFA, and when you start winning and you're consistently playing and consistently winning, you rarely ever lose. It's just like real life, just like any sport in real life. You hit form. When you hit form, it goes on for the next couple of weeks, whatever. So you might as well abuse it. If you're winning games, no matter if it's with luck, if luck's on your side, it ain't just going to randomly disappear, unless obviously you're getting absolutely bashed and having like 70 shots on target or some shit. You just gotta grind the game out, and that's how it works. So just play the game a lot, and this will also go into my next one as well, but that's learn the mechanics of the game. So the mechanics are stuff like what you can do with a certain player and what you can't do with a certain player. Like I know for a full known fact, and this probably also links up with real life. FIFA is trying to be as
Fabio Coentrao, Cristiano Ronaldo.
What am I trying to call it? As it's a really simple word, but it's gone out of my head. As God. As human-like. That's the one I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word, but as human-like as possible. So, you know, Bale hasn't got a very good right foot, so he isn't going to have a very good right foot on this game. Don't get me wrong, there are some players that have bullshit, but you learn from playing that many games with not necessarily somebody, but with some team or playing against some team, what they're capable of. I've played probably over 100 games easy with Real Madrid in the whole of this FIFA, probably over 200. So I know what every player can do. I know Modric isn't very strong, he'll get out-strengthened by Yaya Toure.
Very crisp challenge there.
I know from real life that Gael Clichy isn't that strong either, but he's quick, so I'm going to have to watch out for his pace, but he isn't that quick. Look at Modric, I know he isn't that quick. Di Michaelis is very slow, I know this for facts. It's just all about facts. I know Modric can outpace him. Bale, what I was saying earlier, got a very good left foot, and it's just learning the mechanics of the game. So the next thing is actually going to be using skills. So you probably haven't seen me use skills at all during this game. I don't tend to use skills that often, but like say I'd say there's probably 3 main skills you need to learn to become extremely good. Not extremely good, just good or average at the game. And these skills are actually really simple. They're not like, you know, advanced rainbow flicks over centre halves or some shit. The first one is going to be step overs, and step overs are just amazing on this game. There's a combination basically. If you just do step overs and turn inside, so you cut yourself inside. I will do it when I next get the ball with someone, hopefully not picking out the back of my net. Right, so you see with Bale, I'm going to do it now. Do that and you cut back in. It's such a simple skill. Obviously it doesn't show how good it works there, but honestly, look at that, skip past Nasri like he wasn't even there. It's so efficient on this game. Every FIFA has one. Not necessarily skill, but something that's really overpowered, and that's just one of them. The next thing after I score, because it goes posting in and I'm down to 10 men still, is next skill anyway is going to be as I do step overs, and this is going to be the easiest skill you'll ever see. You don't even have to use the analog stick to do it. That's how overpowered this is. Even he's using my skills. He must be able to hear me or something. It's just literally tapping LB. Look, I'll do it now. It just wrecks people. I don't understand how. It doesn't work in real life. This is just from playing the game too much. Look, and it's just as simple as that. Don't get me wrong. He read it then. That's because I was just spamming it just for video purposes. But if you're down the line and you need to cut inside or cut inside and reverse, LB is the best for you. I didn't mean to go there either. So the next skill, so I believe there's 3 after that, is the roulette. The roulette's really overpowered. I don't use it often, but when I do, it's... See, that was LB. The roulette is just simple, it's just 180. I don't use it often because it's very situational. You know, every skill is situational, but that is extremely situational. You can do LB all over the park, you can do step overs all over the park, you don't do a Maradona inside your box. You know what I mean? Hang on. Sorry about that. So the next thing, which is no longer skills, is something very... It's not a skill you can just learn, it's just about playing the game like that. It's just improved generally on your defending. And this goes for people in real life.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal, just say Arsenal, right? Hadn't conceded that many goals against top teams. You know, we got battered at Anfield 5-0, 5-0. Chelsea, we got battered. Wenger's 1000th game. All this just because we was getting opened up at the back against top teams. Don't get me wrong, we could defend against the crap teams, but the top teams we struggled. And that goes for smaller teams as well. So say if you're not very good at the game, if you, well, in real life anyway, if you
great ball and hits it. He's reached it, but I don't know how.
When a team comes up like Hull last season,
for Real Madrid.
Yeah, come up last season, but either way, like Hull last season, they made their home a fortress to go to, just like Old Trafford used to be. and that's how they get results.
A good interception.
You don't want to go to Stoke away.
Zone.
You don't want to go to West Ham because it's one, it's a shithole, and two, because it's just got almost that fear factor. Because you know it's going to be a rough place.
Makes a challenge here.
And it's just the way it is. So if you can improve your defending and nick a goal or something stupid,
chance for it,
then you'll be fine. And that is how cheeky Matt Southall gets when he's down to 10 men and winning. So this has been just a general how to improve. So just go over it quickly because it's in the 90th minute. Get your style, your team, your whatever, just learn it, get better at it. There you go, get better at mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an
So learn what's OP on the game, such as the skills I've just taught you, and then adapt your play style. So just play a shit ton of games. You're guaranteed to win some, and you're guaranteed to get better. Happens with every game, everything in real life. Practice more, you're going to generally get better. And that's basically it. You know, it's not too difficult. Just learn the game pretty much. I've played since FIFA 05, so I'm obviously going to be a lot better than someone that's just played the game. That's that LB skill again. Like, I'll do it again. Look, he's just gone. Step over, bang. Didn't score it. Oh. Oh, I said I didn't score it, but there you go. That's what I mean. Bit of luck on your side. So this is just generally how you improve. If you want a more in-depth on how to improve at lower levels, how to improve at higher levels, just leave a message or a comment, whatever. I'm going to definitely reply to these. Also comment on what you would like to do next. Also for this video, if you could go to @Tempers on Twitter and go follow him, or go to his channel on YouTube. He inspired me to do this video, does things like this on Call of Duty, but I'm not really a Call of Duty guy anymore, just play a lot. If you want some of that content, I'll do that, but I'm not very good at it anymore. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. It's been your voice, Alpha Gaming, and peace.